Donnie D.
Baclava. What does that spell?
Baklava?
Now, how come the Jews say
B-A-C.
baklava and the Arabs?
Now I'm messing with you. I'm Bacvla. I don't know.
No.
What the hell is that?
Baklava. But how come the Jews say baklava and the Arabs say baklava?
It's like shalom aleichem and salam aleikum. It's more like one and the same.
Salami and bacon.
Exactly. You ain't fucking kidding, man. I hope you're feeling okay.
I'm good. Trauma is
Good.
Is not a new thing to me, and it doesn't hurt. Like it's hard to describe. A couple
God
weeks
bless
later,
you.
when you got fucking pins in your thumb and you hit those on your belt loop, that hurts. I got
You going to the doctor, aren't you, today?
Yeah, I got a doctor's appointment. So let's see if we can get somebody on the phone here.
Absolutely.
This fucking guy, Kalapi Stratococcus.
Stratococcus.
We left an email, or we left a voicemail, and he did not call back. Let's see if this number is going to pick up. Stand by.
Yes, indeed.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to murder this name. Kalapi, is that how I say that?
Who is this?
My name's Danny. I'm looking to rent some space in Staten Island. Sorry.
How'd you get my number? Hello?
Hi. My partner. Let me find out. How'd you get my number? Everybody thinks someone's trying to sell something, which I am not. I'm trying to rent some space. Your cellular phone number is listed as the Staten Island.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Well,
all right, so what do you want? Like, how big of a space?
I'm looking at Highland, ma'am. This is a laundromat. That's my business.
I
have 36 coin laundromats in the tri-state area. We're always looking for more.
Oh, you're trying to rent the space?
Yeah, I want to rent the
laundromat.
the
right now,
space.
it's rented.
I know.
It is rented already. But if anything changes, I can let you know. If
yeah, perfect. Perfect. And I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I don't mean to call it. Our phones ring, and we're really concerned that it's some salesman or some lunatic. I'm one of those things, but I'm not a salesman. I run very successful.
Let me get your number.
Hi. Hi. I run very successful laundries, and at the end of the day, it sounds like this is your building, and it's my goal to become a better tenant. We've walked through the store a bunch of times, and it's just, it's kind of falling apart. No offense. I want to spend a bunch of money.
Inside?
Yeah. Not your building. Oh yeah, the 65% of the equipment is broken. They've removed some equipment where, frankly, a kid could get in there and get hurt. There's 220 electric. There's water. There's drainage. I don't run my stores this way. I don't put in.
All right. So what is your name? And
my name's Danny D'Angelo. I can send you an email. I didn't get. I'm sorry about butchering your name. How do I say your name?
Danny D'Angelo. And what is your phone number?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, good. I'm trying to be cordial. I'm trying to be cordial. Caliopi. That's your name?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How do I say it, if you don't mind?
Callie.
Okay. Well, there's a nickname. Callie, let me send you an email. What's the best email address?
Okay. Let me just get your phone number. 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, your number doesn't come out on the ID. Okay. All right. So you're interested for the laundromat. Okay. I'll let you know, possibly, if the guy is still, I think his lease is ending. So possibly. All right. Let's see what happens.
And you handle your leases. You're the individual I need to talk to get this done.
I do everything. Yeah.
Awesome. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I will call you. I don't know, in a few months, something like that, and we'll see. All right, if you can rent that space.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm after infrastructure. That's why I'm calling. I don't look to build laundromats or buy laundromats. I'm always interested.
No, he has new machines in there. He put in all those machines and
if he has
put a lot of money into the place.
sure, in your opinion, new,
Yeah.
but there's no new equipment in there. It's 25 years old at newest. So what he did is probably purchased old refurbished equipment, which is fine.
Oh, I don't know, but
Yeah.
he did spend money on those things. He did.
Sure.
He got new ones.
So if he
I don't know if they're
vacates,
old or new,
you know, it's his equipment, and I don't want the equipment because it's junk, frankly. You know, I'm not going to run my
Mhm.
laundry with that old equipment. It's his. But if the lease waivers, you give us a holler and we'll talk, Callie. I appreciate your time.
Yeah, he's a little behind on the rent, so that's why I'm considering.
My goodness.
Okay.
Well, that's your business.
well,
You know,
only
at the end of the
for 2
day, the
months,
person
and
that
we
you
never
have on
did
the
that before.
telephone has really understands the business. And
Yeah, actually, I was gonna go. I was gonna meet with him. I think next week, and
Mhm.
he said that he would pay. But if he doesn't, then it's not good. So
not good at all.
All right.
Well,
I'll talk
if that
to you
goes,
soon. I'll
I
keep
don't,
your number.
I don't want to see anybody fail, but if that goes down, you know, I'm not
I'll
looking to jump
contact
into the
you.
guy's grave, but at the end of the day, I'm going to try to beat you up on the rent, and I'm going to spend about $500,000 on new equipment. We do long-term leases.
Oh no, he spent 300,000 when he went in. He
Like I
spent
say,
a lot of money when he went
you
in
said
there.
you're right.
Yeah.
You said you don't really know. There's no.
I don't know if it's old or
there's
new,
no
but
there's
he
no
did
new
spend
equipment
money.
in there. And that's
All
sad.
right.
You know, if you call for an Uber and a 27-year-old car shows up, you're probably kind of upset. Yeah, you get home safe, but you're not happy. And this is the way the consumer feels
Okay.
about old
Well, he
equipment.
makes money. I don't know. That place is
Well, it's
always
either one or
busy,
the other.
so
He
I
either
don't
makes
know what's
money or
going
you
on.
don't know. And if he's making money, why isn't he paying the rent?
Yeah, so I think I believe in this thing where when people like you're calling me and I'm having a little problem with him, so it's like meant to be sometimes. And this happens a lot. There was upstairs, there's a church, and they called me when that space was about to vacate. I didn't
my
even know
God.
it was going to get vacated, and they told me they wanted that space, so I kept their
I
number.
assume
and
you're
look
watching
at that. Now they're in there.
There's a
I don't know.
conclave right now. They're about to get a new pope. Maybe we're going to get a new laundromat.
No, I don't know what the Pope has to do with anything, but
Well, you just said
I don't know about that.
it's kismet.
No, I just, my life has been like that. Renting these spaces, people just come to me. I don't even look. I have a little tiny space upstairs now. It's like everybody, there's a couple people looking at it. Like it happens right away. I don't know. I guess that location is very, people want it.
You're blessed, Callie.
Yeah,
you're
well,
blessed.
it's across the street from the police station and people want safety. And that's why I think I don't have a problem renting.
Look, I
feel
run
safe
my
there,
laundries
with the
24/7.
cops.
I always look for a police station nearby. I should probably
because
I should
people
probably
will
have
do
a
the
course about
laundry.
this. I should teach people how to do
Yeah,
this. I'm so
people
good at it.
come in the middle of the night or whenever to do their laundry. They want to feel safe in there. The police station's right. They know nothing will happen to them.
Good.
So it's a safety thing, and a lot of those tenants are very. They're
Why no
that
email?
place.
I'd like to send you an email with photos of my stores, what we do, how we do it.
Well, first let me see if all right, fine.
All right, brilliant. I got it the first time through. All right, young lady, I appreciate your time. I don't want to see this guy fall apart. I don't want to see any laundromat or any business fail. But if they don't run it properly and they just take money off the table, they're going to fail. And if they don't pay you the rent, they got to go. We'll talk soon. God bless.
Oh no, he might pay because I don't know, I'm going to meet with him, so let's see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't be beating the guy up now. You got Danny in the wings, though. Ciao.
No, it's perfect time that you call because I'm going to meet him next week. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Is this fucking lady trying to get me off the phone or trying to
bizarre.
have my baby? Like, which is it?
It's a Greek tragedy.
It's a Greek tragedy. She doesn't want to tell me how to pronounce her. You missed the very, very beginning where
Yes.
I just, I'm just having a conversation. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't want to butcher your name. And she's sitting there, I assume, arms crossed. Well, who the fuck is this? Oh, well, that's true. Sorry. My name is Danny. I'm looking to rent some space. And then instantly, she's the landlord. Back in my private investigator days, you would call a number and say, hey, can I speak to John? Who's this? And then 5 minutes of trying to figure out that's John. You call me
Of
and say,
course.
can I speak to Bob? I'm going to say, wrong number, click. I don't give a shit who's calling for Bob. I'm not Bob. I don't know Bob. There's no Bob here. Goodbye. But when the moment someone makes the mistake and says, who's this? All of a sudden, there, be it a Korean accent or happens to be this young lady. And so I like to talk. What is your thought? What did you think about that? You didn't write any fucking notes down, by the way, you bastard.
I'm not in the docs. I'm actually taking notes down the old-fashioned way, like
All
the
right.
back of the napkin and a pen at a diner.
Right. Well, be careful what you say because we're on the YouTube machine. What are your thoughts?
Not a problem. It was good. I mean, ultimately, in the end, you won her over. You pulled her back in like the Godfather. I think it went pretty well. Let's see how it goes with the tenant.
You just have to be realistic. If they hear your voice crack, they think they got a fish on, and she starts with, "Oh, I have a tenant." She's not going to tell some schmuck on the phone they're a bad tenant. They're not paying. They're slow paying. They're no paying. But then after a couple minutes, and by the way, she's talking over me every minute, and I'm not going to stand for that. I don't care who she is. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? And she's like, yes. Oh, I wasn't sure. We get her nickname. We find, I don't know if Calliope Strategakis is a dude. I don't know, but now we know it's Miss. So good for her.
Right.
I like her style. She's going to meet with him.
Little by little, you peeled away at the onion.
Yeah, we're going to call this broad back in a couple of weeks and find out what's what. And yeah, she's. I'm not going to give you my email address. What am I going to do with your email? Suck you down your toilet and murder you? Like, it's an email. Big deal. I'm sure you could find. And then I'm over here. If you were in the document, which I see you're not, that's when I need that help. I'm looking for a lifeline. She says, "Where did you get my number?" Oh God. If I
this
say
is all public information.
I know, and that's what I said because you said you got it on. But that one thing can be the dial that turns off the spigot. Where, oh, mixed metaphor. Oh, where'd you get my number? I got it from the pizza shop. Oh, all right, yeah. What do you want? Now she's mad at the pizza guy. She's not mad at you. She's not mad at the internet. But I hate when it's, oh, I got it online. It's public information, lady. Maybe my guy is good at it. Some people are not. All right. So at the end of the day,
sure.
Here's what the universe doesn't understand. This is real. This is live. This is happening right now. And this is a nice 4,000 square foot, 24/7 laundromat where this dude should be making $60,000 a month and he's fucking it up. He's not paying her because he wants to keep more of the money. He's not paying her because he's not making enough to pay her. So he's doing it wrong. And that, like she said, oh, he's got brand new equipment. He spent $300,000. No.
Oh, hell no. I was just there recently, man.
It's not. But when someone sees a stainless steel machine coming in on a dolly, the neighbors are out there, Mrs. Kravitz, with their binoculars saying, oh, they got a brand new refrigerator. They got a brand new one. No, the place is not good. And she's saying, oh, I don't. Massage chairs, please. That's disgusting.
I deal with the same crap in my business, bro. It's just if it's not washing machines or dryers or it's boilers. It's the same thing.
Massage
you hear the same crap.
Chairs. All right. I have exactly 8 minutes and I got to drive 2 hours to the hospital and see my surgeon. And he's going to yell at me because I moved 2 pallets of concrete literally 2 hours after surgery. He's like, don't use that hand for 3 days. Yeah, right.
You're Michigan. You're Michigan.
He's going to be.
She sounded like she needed a massage. She needed to be greased a little bit.
Then he tells
a little
me
rub down.
Tells me a story about, I got some farmer and I did surgery on his hand. And then 5 minutes later, he goes to pull a trailer hitch off and pops all the stitches, re-injures himself. And I'm like, oh, well, I did that before I came here. I pulled the 4,500-pound trailer so that we could take off in the dually while the blood was squirting out of my thumb. So I was like, well, that was before he said it. I don't know. This shit that he put on here is all moved around. So Shelley keeps telling me that the doctor's going to yell at you. The doctor's going to. I'm just killing time while I'm scrolling past your 437 pages of photos here. Jesus.
God bless my partner.
Yeah. I see his googly-eyed ass right there. Does he watch the YouTube?
Yes, he does. He does.
Well, tell him I'm not sorry.
He'll be excited for the shout out.
What's his first name?
Dimitri.
Oh, nice Italian kid.
Oh, yeah. From the neighborhood.
From the hood. Lord. All right. Second chance for glory. Here we go. I've got.
You got Mike Chalet.
I like all the photos where he gets himself just slightly in it. There's a shoe. If there's a mirror, he's like a vampire. He's gonna make sure he's in that picture. Scratch that, reverse it. You know what I mean? 98,
oh, sure.
99, 101 pages of photos, mostly of his feet. Oh, if you guys could just see what I see. You know, this is a huge money-making opportunity here, and I don't get excited until it's time. But, yeah, no, that equipment is not new. Why would you buy used? Boy, to try to...
I've been to enough of these places to know if it's junk or if it's new, if it's decent. I've been to so many of these places, man. So, I knew this was a good place to check out.
All right, without further ado, let's see if we can't get Mark on the phone. Here we go. Stand by.
Try to schmooze it with my Chalet. He'll be softer towards you. He'll be a little bit easier on you.
You're hilarious.
Well, if you see in the notes, we did get him on the phone. He did agree to take your call. Let's see if he lives up to his word.
Yeah.
My real estate pro spoke to him. He's someone we never got on the phone.
Are we calling the landline
he just
or the cell?
Yeah, the landline. The landline. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You schmooze him like in the Maishala kind of talk. He softens up.
Now's where you guys subscribe. Do it. Do it. Tell me you love me in the comments. Tell me. Do it. Danny D'Angelo, we had left a message for you. Dial me back. You've got my cell phone number and your caller ID. Moshi, Mark, we're going to give you a rent check. This is Brooklyn. Thanks. When I clicked over, that's when the beep happened. Ben, I love you. I like that first one. It's good. Go in there and plug the notes in.
Appreciate you, Danny.
Thanks, buddy.
I guess you send that canned email when you get a chance.
Yes, I will send her the canned email immediately.
God bless. I love you. Hang in there, man.
Thanks, buddy. I'm good. Bye.
Later.
I know. I am not. I'm just looking at myself making funny faces. The funny faces keep me from going insane. They really do. Your marching orders are simple. If you want to own a laundromat, for the love of God, do it right. I can't tell you how many people I consulted with a young lady a month ago. And this morning, I get a rabid text message from her. I'm not going to give out any names. Danny, this is XXX. I would like to know when you could talk with me. I'm doing the due diligence with a building with a laundromat. As one of the tenants, the owner it's landlord, is willing to carry paper for the property. Exclamation point. I need to know if you would help me retool this laundromat. The renter is leaving. The operator. They're on a month-to-month. You smell the oozing desperation here? So if you can help me, please let me know. I need to act quickly, so anything you could tell me would be great. I'm sorry if I wasn't supposed to text you, but I wasn't sure what else to do. I look forward to your response. Thank you. If any of you have consulted with me and you have my cellular phone number, I'll go back and delete that. Thank you for not squirreling away my cell phone number. I know I made that mistake. Who's watching anyway? She sent me this text and then instantaneously called me and apologized for calling me. I'm like, why are you apologizing? Do you have time? If I didn't have time, I wouldn't answer. I know the urgency. I understand how important this is to all of you. And I told her before we hung up, you're excited, far too excited, and you're greedy. It's a bad word. It's one of the 7 deadly sins, but she is. She's seeing dollar signs. I said, you want to buy the building? What's the appraised value? I don't know. She said due diligence 4 times on the phone. I don't pull punches. There's one comment here. BX in the house. Hello, BX. What's your actual name? I've been a struggling entrepreneur for 5 years. Don't use that word. Now, LOL. Don't LOL. Man, you don't know me, dude. Was introduced to the laundromat business via social media and took a course last week. It sucked. Long story short. While going down the rabbit hole, WHOLE, more, I ran into your work and have been watching for the past 3 days straight. Let's do this back and forth very quickly. I hope you're caught up with the live, BX. How much did you spend on that horrible, sucky course? How much? The rabbit hole. Let's make t-shirts, WHOLE. The t-shirts are actually going to be relax and evaluate. $297. Okay. I know who that is. At least you didn't spend $5,000. Tell me one thing you learned from that laundry course. Here I am having a one-way conversation with this guy. Well, I guess it's two-way. What's your name, BX? Or do you go by BX like a rapper? Come on, let's go. Rapid fire. Tell me one thing you learned. Maybe nothing. My ass is hanging out there because this is a real survey of one. Kevin. Hi, Kevin. I know. Shelly's giving me the thumbs down because we got to get on the road and go see my hand. I learned nothing, honestly, Danny. Now tell me 2 things that I taught you. Just on YouTube for free. Go. Rabbit hole. There's that word again. My soundboard isn't working. Sorry, guys. Jesus, Patra, Mr. Patra, you're always on here, man. What do you do in India? I just envision you on the street making food. I don't know. I'm getting out of here in 2 seconds, Kevin. Come on. Kevin, do us all a favor, right? $297. Okay, it's not a lot of money. Keep coming back here and let's out this person who taught you nothing, who's trying to get your money. Thanks, Patra. I learned I don't need money down. Oh, from me? No, you're not, Kevin, you're not buying a laundromat, so there is no money down. you're going to use the lease itself to catapult you into a separate and different category when you buy equipment. Most people buy a laundromat, then they realize that the place is a shithole, and then they have to go buy equipment. And they buy the equipment wrong. They have no idea what it's worth. I've never purchased a backhoe, and now I'm in the market for my property. I don't know if a backhoe costs $67,000 or $167,000, but I went to John Deere because it's a name I know, American, I trust them. And when I went there and I said, I want this and this and this and this and this, and he showed me, it was like $82,000, and I had to bite my lip because I thought, oh, that's cheap. Can't say that, but now I know. And I know that's retail. I'm not going to pay that. Do you have a veteran discount? Ah, shit. He's like, I'm not going to make my month on this guy. This is the way it works. Just because in my mind I think, well, all the features I wanted, an American-made product, it's inexpensive. You don't tell them that. That's not the way life works. I know people in my circle that will buy a car for retail because they don't like to negotiate. Can you imagine? Please. Kevin, you say you're buying the course next week. That leads me to believe that you have money issues, okay? So tell the dipshit that took your $297 that you want it back. Point him to this exact video and say, could be a lot worse, dude. We could be outing you by name. I'm happy to have been on here with all of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's go into the comment section and talk about backhoes or hole. Make a sentence with the word hole in it, but using it incorrectly. Like there's a hole in the boat. Do it. Not in the top chat, in the comments. Later, skaters.